Hello, hello. Uh, I hope everyone is doing well today. This is day 3 of Assassin's Creed 2, a game that I love a lot. One of the Assassin's Creeds I love a lot. And we were in Tuscany collecting collectibles and the other side stuff. And we are going to continue doing that. Okay, I was letting that just play out. Like a little movie. So I hope everyone is doing well today. And let's continue some Assassin's Creed 2. And hello, JJ, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? Anyways, I'm gonna move my mic. There we go. You're good. Hope I am. You are. Hope you are doing well too. Oh, I am doing good too. I was. I was sick a couple days ago for a while, which is why I wasn't streaming any vampire because I was sick. I don't know what I had, but I was sick. But that's all gone now, thankfully. Still sound a little bit down. Well, to be honest, I just got up, so I'm a bit tired. Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I just woke up.
No, stay back! Stop!
No, I'm not gonna stop.
You are not allowed! Isn't that illegal? Not my problem. Keep away from me! Eccolo! Stop him! This won't take long.
Wait, I can't get to him now because of him. Damn it. Fine.
Where is he at?
Fine. Oh, I will be going back to sleep after the stream. Just right now, I'm on here playing a game that I love. Also, the game looks completely different than the first. Oh, it is. It's a lot better. You can actually swim. Can you believe that? This game you could swim.
About time you were put out of our misery.
There's not no way there's 10 people here. Swim. Yes. Yes, swim. Why are you loot guys trying to sink to me when I'm getting chased by a bunch of guards? Also, the other thing that's wrong with this game? Oh, come on, everyone just run for the hills. Everyone literally ran away. The one thing that you would see in this game that you would see wrong would be the face animations. Yes, and it is more colorful. I completely agree with that. And I also love the setting. Italy. So what have you been up to, JJ? And Tito Tetro Romano. Italiano. Yes. But you were going to notice me butchering a lot of pronunciations, so I am going to warn you in advance. I can't really read the Italian names correctly. Inspired by Greek theaters, which had a similar structure, ruins of ancient Roman theaters can be found throughout the territories once ruled by the empire. Typical Roman theaters were constructed of concrete, a material no longer used in Renaissance Italy, because the recipe had been lost. Their semicircular design created superior acoustics, allowing spectators to hear the plays, speeches, or choral events performed on stage. Notice the lack of marble. Renaissance Italians practiced a rudimentary form of recycling when dealing with Roman structures. Any marble that could be found was ripped off the buildings to be reused for free. Huh. Don't you laugh at me, JJ. Don't you laugh at me. You have been up to no good. Was at a friend's house for a couple days. Why being at a friend's house mean you are up to no good? What were you doing? Pranking everyone? Oh, this... I would have loved to see a play in a place like this. Yes, no comfortable seating spots, but this just looks so unique. Because all you did was drink and smoke all day. That is it. I would have loved to see a play here. Just looks so unique in my opinion. Okay, now where's the glyphs? I need those glyphs. But yeah, unlike Assassin's Creed 1, I am going to 100% this game. Because, well, there's trophies, so I get something in return. And also, if I get, like, let me see, like, all the feathers, I get a special cape, special, outfit, which I wish, and, Assassin's Creed 1 would happen. Oh, look, a feather. Give me the feather. Come on. Oh, come on, Ezio. Turn around. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss that one. Okay, you're not out here. Also, JJ, what do you think of the new layout? Oh, there it is, the butterfly. Oh, it looks like a butterfly. Oh, is it a mask? It could be a mask. Keep on seeking and you will find. Oh no. I hate these. First plucked from a tree guarded by a snake. Its powers perform miracles. Then worn across the edges, torn asunder, hidden under a seal of red. Reconstruct the timeline. What? Christ disrobed, Jerusalem, C30. Joseph, Egypt, 1700 BC. Jason, Greece, prehistory. Looks good, thank you. John Paul Marat, France. Prometheus, Greece, prehistory. Jesus Christ, Jerusalem. Henry VIII, England. Hannibal, Carthage, 202 BCE. Saint Francis Borgia, Spain. David and Goliath, Valley of Elah. Okay, I don't understand. How can I reconstruct the timeline here? Maybe it's this one? This one, maybe? Right now, I'm just taking a guess. Nope. Oh, this sucks. I don't know what this means. Reconstruct the timeline. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't even know what the heck this means. Reconstruct the timeline. Yeah, it's puzzles. I don't like puzzles. No. Okay, no. Go look at the air and go from there. But yeah, that's the problem though. You're supposed to, the very first one is usually on the first column. So it means it's gonna be this one or this one. Usually. But that won't make sense because that's the 1700 BC PCE here, C30 here. But then you get like this, where it's prehistory. But how do you know which one goes first? Because there's two of them. Come on, I say go down. First one will be Eve plucking the. This is. Which one is that one? Is that. In what column is that in? Because I'm looking at this and. The tree. Okay. No, that's way too late. No, it's all me. C30. You know what? I'm going to I'm gonna cheat. I don't like these puzzles. Oh, and Vice.
This one seems to have something to do with what they're wearing. Look, Jesus appears twice. He must have something to do with it.
Oh, so okay, so I mean Jesus. This one starts first then, because why would he? No, I haven't looked at it yet. I have not looked at it yet. I'm listening to the advice. So Christ would probably appear twice in the puzzle. And people are wearing robes, they said. There's no robes during that though. Yeah, I was going to, and I might still. Cause I see 3 people wearing robes. 4. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, no. Wait a minute. This one could be it. This one's not really a robe. What? I got it. Okay, so it was the robes that I was supposed to look at. Huh. They took it. Is there any other special text that's on this map? Oh, it has like the whole Templar logo on the cross. What the heck is that supposed to be though? It's just like a thing of red. No, it's not much of a puzzle here, no. I was just looking through the map. That was quick. Usually there's like 3 puzzles to go through before I get the password. But okay. I forgot what you get for getting all the glyphs. Oh, that's a mask thing. But I also love that it's kind of floating off the wall. Let me see. I want the database locations. There's 2 I'm missing in Florence, which is fine. I got 5 out of 6 in Tuscany, so it means yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you explain it better than I ever could. Well, I suck at describing things anyways. Okay, so I have to go find the other 2 locations to find the last glyph in this area. Okay, fine. Whatever you say, game. I don't want to, but you aren't making me. And the one thing I like in this game is that you also do get money in this game, and then you use it to buy upgrades, new clothes, paintings, which some of them you buy have nudity in it. I just hope I don't get punished by YouTube when I upload it there. Ugh, I hope not. Because it actually has not full nudity. It doesn't have that groin area of the front. Hello, get over here. But it shows everything else.
I'm so sorry, Messere. I don't know what came over.
Come on, climb. I just hope I just don't get punished by YouTube. What are you doing, dude? I ain't gonna catch you, thief. Yeah, the guard is not even paying attention to me right now.
You are fast, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we talk about it? Damn it. Must run faster.
Uh-oh.
In nome di Dio. I didn't mean any harm.
Then just stop running. Tori Bagnosa.
You are fast, and I'm sorry.
No! That's one thing I still hate about this game is the
Not supposed to be here.
is the running jumping mechanics. It's very finicky.
Must run faster.
Hey, get over here.
In nome di Dio. I didn't mean
Get over here, you freaking. Wait, what the? What was that? Get over here, you little pansy. I hate this thief. I hate this thief. Oh, shut it. I don't care about you people. I'm trying to catch a thief that just won't stop. No! Then just stop and give me the money back. Problem solved. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there. He's pretty much going in circles now. No, not again. Stop it. Stop it, Ezio.
I'll teach you to fly.
And dude, stop.
What the devil are you doing over here? Don't let him escape. Did he get clear?
He went this way.
Get out of the way! Fuori da via!
Come on, run. Where did he go?
There, on him.
What is he doing? What the heck? This guy.
Eccolo, get him.
This guy is very. This thief is really good. But I was better in the end.
Be gone from here, Shemo.
Now I need to go find some posters to knock down my notoriety, cause no, don't you dare. Oh, it's right there. It is literally right there.
Eccolo, there.
Oh, come on. I didn't do nothing.
Pezzo di merda.
I didn't do nothing. I was just pulling down a poster. I was just pulling down a poster you guys posted to me. It's so rude.
Laggiù, get him.
Bye-bye. I am going this way.
Whoever brings him down. I see him. There.
Please, friend, be more careful.
Oh, it's right here.
Pezzo di merda.
Get rid of some of my lovely pictures of myself. I don't know how I could pull these things down. I look so pretty.
To hell with this.
Like the look of that one.
I don't know why you're running, dude, but okay.
To hell with this. Away. Eccolo, there.
Oh, come on. I did nothing. Stop it. Stop it. Just go to your normal lives. Don't need to go after me all the time. I know you guys all love me, but come on. You're not incognito. No, I'm not. I'm obviously not incognito right now. Ow! And then you freaking hit me in the stomach. Get on the horse. Get on the horse.
I'm with you. Eccolo, there. There.
You guys can't keep up with the horse. Get lost. Get owned. So what are you doing right now, JG? Relaxing? So I need to find 2 more locations. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of treasure over the... Not a lot of treasure, just... that far. No. I don't want to go that far for treasure. Hey, where did my horse go? I put the horse right here. What happened? What? There you are. What are you doing? Get on the horse.
Hey, hey!
Keep digging that pile there. People, just keep on digging. Yeah, I don't know why you guys just don't pick this up. It's like right here. Just open it up and you get some free money from us. What? You don't like free money? Because it's obviously you guys don't. Come on. No! Oh, now you get on the horse. Stop it, Ezio! What the hell? I thought I was stuck on riding the horse. Since he kept on going back on it when I was telling him to get off of it. Nothing else here. No, not what I wanted. I wanted that. Buns. Buns exist. Monte Elevato Maggiore. I completely butchered that. Founded in 1313 by Bernardo Tolimi, the monastery of Monte Elevato Maggiore, I don't know, is Benedictine in practice. Benedictine monks are the most mainstream practicing peace, prayer, and work, while living in autonomous communities with their own local government. Monte Elevato Maggiore, I don't know. Sorry for butchering that. Owned most of the land in the Siena region, so having its own private government would come in handy when dealing with such riches, as would a good lawyer. Fortunately, Bernardo Tolimi was a jurist, leaving the monastery in a very lucrative state by the time he died. Well, building this building at the time, you must be rich. Oh, hello guards, how are you?
What a madman.
Is this a normal day here? Climbing the tower. Nothing wrong. At all. Don't look at me! I love that that's the only side that's closed. Now to find that glyph. No, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, game. I'll get off of that. Press this button. See if I can see it from here. Damn. So it's somewhere inside the courtyard, then. Because that's the only spot it could be in. Nothing. Hello, guards. Bye-bye, guards. Okay, it has to be somewhere around here. Hello, guards. How are you all doing today? Oh, hello, horsey. Now you come to my location and don't abandon me like every other time. Well, that's the treasure chest. Oh, feather. Sweet. Oh, come on. No? So where is this glyph? Dang it. This glyph has to be somewhere. It just can't be nowhere. Okay, I don't get it. Where is this glyph? This game says there's a glyph here, but I can't find it anywhere. Help me understand, game.
Well, please be careful.
Is it on this wall here? That's the only part I did not look on yet. Okay, not all of it is. That fall down. This stinks.
He'll hurt someone pulling stuff.
I'm just pushing you people out of my way. That's not gonna hurt you. I just teach you just don't get in the way of a running person. Nope. It's not down there. What are they talking about? This place having a glyph. What are they talking about? This place doesn't have a glyph. I looked everywhere. I looked high, I looked low, and that's just under the earth. Because I have looked everywhere. This game. This game. It's not in the tower, I know that. What, is this one so small you can't see it? Wait a minute, something's right there. I'll just go this way. Unless that's, watch this, as a feather. Please, not, Please don't. Just be the, just be what I need. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. Looks like a pyramid of some kind. Mortars. Oh boy. Tsar Nicholas II, Russia. Is there any text I can find? No. A whole bunch of 1 zeros. I don't know how that's a piece of Eden, but okay. Joanne of Arc, France. A whole bunch of more 011s. Okay, what does this mean? What? They burned Joanne alive. They took it.
Without the staff, the Tsar was powerless. He could no longer control his subjects. Revolution! Revolution!
Rasputin took it somewhere. Wait, I'm confused by that one. What just happened? I'm lost right there. Okay, whatever the game says. Whatever the game says. Anyways, that should be all the yep, all the glyphs in this area. Still have one more area to find, but overall, I'm fine. I don't need to see no doctor. No, where did the horse go? See, now the horse abandons me as soon as I climb a building. Horse, where are you? I need my steed. What the hell? Why did you abandon me so? I wasn't treating you badly. Man, this sucks. This completely sucks. This is one thing I don't like about the horses in this game. They pretty much just disappear. I don't like they never existed. And now because of that, I have to walk all the way. I better find another horse to replace the one that abandoned me. Don't know why you did that, but okay. Oh, there was a horse. Oh, thank you. Yes, go, horsey. Oh, there's treasure here. Oh, it's right here. Oh, another horse. That's nice. Oh, that's my horse. You're stuck. Well, I'm glad you're stuck, because then you can't disappear on me. Okay, so we're... Okay, over here. Okay, I'm going the right. I am going the right way. Sorry, get out of my way. No, stop it. Is there any feathers? Do you have any feathers? Okay. It looks very pretty. I love this. Hey horse, there you are. You didn't abandon me yet, but you will. Just like these other horses, you will abandon me sooner than later. Go this way a little bit. I hear your ideas. What's over here? Is there any feathers? I don't think there's anything. No feathers here. Ah, bummer. Fine, chicken rice. This game just looks so great. So beautiful. And hello, horse. You did not abandon me. Still, you are one loyal horse. And I thank you for that. Oh, hello, doctor.
No need to be shy.
I need some heals. And some medicine. Okay.
That's better for now. But prevention is the best cure, I always say.
Villa Salviati. made wealthy through his connections to the Pope, Archbishop Francesco Salvetti purchased this Tuscan villa in 1475 in anticipation of becoming Archbishop of Florence. He spent the next few years having it renovated in the Tuscan style, while plotting with the Pazzi family to invade Florence. Sadly, this left him very little time to enjoy it before his inevitable demise. After the conspiracy went south, archival documents indicate that Salviati swapped his archbishop outfit with one of the residents of Florence, who was then lynched in his place, while he escaped to his villa. Huh. Interesting. Is that the last location of this area by chance? Not the map. Not the map. I need the database. Locations. Tuscany. Yeah. I found all. Oh, right. No. Keep on following, horse. I think there's treasure over here. I believe. Yes, there is treasure here. I know it. And I found it. Without even attempting to look for that. I'm looking for feathers right now. As the feathers are the hardest ones to actually, find. And that's one in there. Crap, there goes my horse. There goes my horse. I can already tell it's gonna go. He is going away. Oh, that horse is going away. But at least there's another one right here. Huh. No feathers. I am sad. This would have been the perfect spot for some feathers. Okay, why can't I go upstairs? Oh, that's where the treasure is. Duh. Yeah, I don't see no feathers anywhere. Did the horse abandon me? I think the horse abandoned me. Well, there's the treasure. Yeah, the horse abandoned me. Just disappeared. Well, there's another horse right here. I'll just take somebody else's horse. I take. It's mine now. Okay. Okay, almost got all the viewpoints. Oh, come on, Ezio, stop it.
What's got into him?
Yeah, climb. There you go. Oh, there's a feather right here. Right in front of me. There should be only 2 treasures here. Oh, nice. The horse did not abandon me. Come on, let's go. March! For we have plenty of places to go. Okay, stop it. Just stop that, Ezio. Please. I'm getting off the horse for a reason. Turn around.
I vote we hire whoever they're so terrified of to protect us. He must have Il Kagasangue moving like that.
Should I go under there? Oh, I can't. That's just a hiding spot. Oh, I did not know wells were hiding spots. That is interesting. Oh, come on, stop that!
Raju! There! You are dead men! Walk into your graves! What sweet poesia fate has woven for you!
You get out of here.
I want no part of this!
You don't want any part of this, and that's fine.
I've got to get out of here!
Go to the last viewpoint of this area. Sorry! That should have been the last treasure.
Hey!
Let me see. The one thing I would have loved in this game if you could have had like one horse that you could train. Just one. That you could call at any time that you please. And the horse will come running. That'd been nice. And that you can name it too. That would have been nice. I think that is all I find in this area. Even though this is one of the most weirdest spots. Is right here. It's like, why is everywhere around here discovered, but there's this little piece right here that's, oh nope, it's not discovered at all, and you can't discover it at all. database. No, not database. It's DNA. No, okay. Feathers. How many do I fit in? 7 more to go. Ouch. That hurts. Okay, so yeah, I did find all the treasures here, which is wonderful. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. And I did find all the viewpoints. Fantastic. I don't want to go to Florence right now. No! I did not tell you to do that. I told you to jump into the hay bale. But you didn't do that. Wait. Yeah, that was a hay bale. Okay, fine. No feather. And a whole bunch of horses. Would you stop? Will you stop trying to climb on the horse all the damn time?
Don't make me kill you! Keep away, you murderers!
Don't. What are you doing, idiota?
Hey! What was that all about?
There! I can't see him anymore.
No, I did nothing wrong. I did absolutely nothing wrong. And stop following me.
Finally, someone with footage and feet.
Okay, that's the one thing I don't get. How do you get? Ah, fine. I'll take it. The one thing I just don't get about this game is that there's a trophy to fight 10 enemies at once. But I don't know how you can fight 10 enemies at once. Because anytime you like kill like 2 to 3 of them, they just all run away from you. It's like, no. That is the one thing I wish that you can turn off in options. That if you start a battle, they don't run away at all. Because I don't know how you can get that trophy otherwise. Anyways, fast travel time. 'Cause we got to go to our home and get what was it? The money out of the chest. Wait, there's a first person? Oh. Not really. Because that would have been kind of an interesting perspective for an Assassin's Creed game. Being in first person.
Amici, why not shop with me?
because I don't want to right now. Thank you, though. Hello, Mr. Architect. Collect the income.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Salute, Ser Ezio.
Buongiorno.
Shall we take a look at the list?
Huh. 5,000. Well. Renovated you. I don't know why I would want to upgrade the doctor, but okay. $12,000. I think I'm not gonna do that one because I can do the doctor, tailor, and art merchant, and just get 3 of them done. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Get more of them out of the way. There you go. There's only 2 left. That's 21,000 worth.
Buon viaggio.
How much should I improve the value of this place? 30,000. I increased the value.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
So wow, I almost doubled it. Yeah, I almost doubled it. 7,429. It was like 4,429. I gained like 30. 3,000, not 30. What am I talking about? Now if I could just wait a couple minutes.
A presto, Ezio.
I'll go and put the flags in then. Oh, and the codex pages would help too. Nice. Actually, didn't they say it was some type of map? Yeah, you're probably supposed to wait a bit then. Maybe. That'd be a better idea anyways. And go up here. Place the feathers. Your income is 0 florians, of course you are.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Okay. Now I'm gonna look at the what do you call it? Collectibles, that was it. So 13 more codex pages to go. Nice. A lot more feathers to go. 11 more paintings still. I think the only way I can get more paintings is unlocking a new area. There's 22. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 different types of armor. Huh.
A presto, Ezio.
But yeah, I pretty much doubled my income. Almost. I thought I wanted a database because the database no, the DNA. I think the only thing I have in this place is to find 7 more feathers. But I think I will look online later after the stream and just have a look, see if I can find a location map. So back to Florence we go. I'm curious, do you... Okay, you don't get new... You don't get new paintings. I kind of wish the art shop in here would combine all the paintings from the other towns that you have unlocked. Let's go to Florence. I want to go to Leonardo's workshop. Because this.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you?
Haha! You found another one. How exciting!
This goes down here. I take that up there and blend it with... I've got it.
2 codex pages deciphered. Nice. It wasn't... Okay. No. Back. Database. Locations. Palazzo. Okay. How do I know what the heck that is? Oh no. Okay, I know it's one thing. It's right by where that is. Just go to the... I'm just gonna go to the mission marker first.
Good fortune finding new suppliers has paid off.
Do not think for one instant that this insane assassino has anything but the foulest of...
The foulest what? Is this the place I'm thinking of now? It has some weird statue in the middle. So is a statue. I don't want to ignite the mission yet. Not yet. Mercado Venezio. Different place then. The center of Florentine business, the Mercato Vecchio served all the shopping needs of the city. To quote Antonio Pucci, a 14th century Florentine poet, physicians dwelt around for every ill, and here were linen cloths. And I don't know. I'm sorry. The Mercato was established first in Roman times as a site of the Forum, and only in 1030. Of course you are. Why did I press that button? Sorry about that. And because of that, I kind of pressed the wrong button. Anyways, the Mercato was established first in Roman times as a site of the Forum, and only in 1030 was first documented as a marketplace. Staple foods from the countryside, like grain, were the most popular goods sold, followed by wool. However, if shoppers became bored with the basics, to quote a 15th century poet, the second Panamida, there halfway down the street stands a happy whorehouse which you will know by the very smell of the place. Okay. And there is a glyph here.
You're about as honest as a 30-year-old man's in the war. Come, friends. The new mines are making my metal working quite affordable. Have a great bargain.
Oh, that is impressive. The records.
Have you been drinking?
Yes, I've been drinking a lot. What the heck was that? I think I found it. Yep, there it is.
3 thefts, hidden by the murders. People only see what they're trained to see. What the organization wants them to see.
Hat trick. They made it look like an accident. Houdini and Bess, 1915. Houdini's grave. He almost beat them. Dallas Archive.
Wolves are out hunting. Where has Jack gone?
Wait, what? It can't be that easy, can it? Six equals 1. Oh, I don't get it. I don't understand this puzzle at all. Okay, I am completely lost. What do I do? What do you mean I align the wheel? Like that? That makes no sense though. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna stay on this thing forever. Because this one makes no sense to me. I see 6 equals 1, but what the heck does that mean? Okay, how did they do this? Oh, okay. That's how the person describes it. You put the 6 over the 1. But how do you get that past 3? Okay, I don't know how. I don't know how this makes sense. How do you get 312? Okay, whatever. Operation New Frontier. HQ has given the go-ahead to extract the resource. Negotiations are over. F is planning to give the vote to everyone. Reason just doesn't work with someone like that. I'll send you the driver. We've trained him with PE2 in our labs. He shouldn't be any trouble. The motorcade route is marked below. Once the target has been downed, either by Oswald or Z, use PE1 to stage a distraction. Make some kind of phantom appear around the slope I've marked with an X. Freak people out. The driver will grab PE3 in the confusion. Dealey Plaza, Dallas, Texas. Huh. Okay, this counts as that place's thing. I guess. Database. Locations. Yep. But this place has to be next to it. What does this place look like? If I can find an opening just like that. Okay. Where does a place that look like it has an opening? This place looks like it has an opening, but doesn't look like it. It could be this one. And Micah with a rate of 2. Hello, hello. How was your stream, Micro? How was your stream? Let me see. And thank you so much for the raid. And hello, Jersey. How are you doing? Oh. Hello, hello, everyone. Yes, all good. Enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, you're playing Final Fantasy VII? I thought you were gonna play Assassin's Creed 1 just to get it over with. So how are you doing, Micro? Let me see. I don't know where this is. Oh no, I'm lost here. Where did I find this place? It has an open courtyard, has a finished statue. You were, but you cannot help yourself. Well, Final Fantasy VII does have that effect. And not bad, bit tired. Oh, I understand that I am really tired myself, actually. Because after the stream, I'm just gonna go to sleep myself. But how are you enjoying the remake? Is it any good? Let me see. I don't know what this is. Like, I wish there was a way to mark this on my map. Because this is gonna be a pain to try to find that place again. It's amazing. That is good to hear. I added that to my library with the Remnants. Don't have the room to download them though, unfortunately. But once I have enough room again on my hard drive, I will be playing that game immediately. Because Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorites. But I'm glad the stream went well. And let me see. What was it? Dang it, I was thinking I was trying to say something, but I kind of lost my train of thought there. Let me see. Where is this place? This place is horrible. They really need to mark this place. It could be over here. I think it's over here. Oh, I better hope it is. Because this is going to be horrible. Oh, and I'm glad that you are enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake. Is this the first time you are playing Final Fantasy VII at all? Or have you played the original? Nice and chill today, not too busy. Was nice to just play and enjoy a game. Oh, I get that. It's always nice to enjoy games. But was this your first, like, time playing a Final Fantasy VII game, or have you played the original before?
There he is. Now I'm with you.
You played the original, and you played the demo of the remake. Oh no! Oh no! You rude! No, get away from me.
Which way did he go?
So, in your opinion, what do you think is better, the original or the remake?
There. Put that dog down.
Now that you actually have the full version instead of the demo.
Keep it up and I'll have the guard on you.
That is not fair. That is not fair at all. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. It was just a random question. But now I'm curious on what your answer it would be. Because the game does look like it's well done. Like it's not a cheap remake just to get people's money. Like some remakes.
Must be a drunken wager.
You still love the original for the story, but the new one looks and plays amazingly. That sounds really good. So did they add some stuff to the remake? Because I heard they added some new story elements to the game, like to extend it. And I hope for one aspect of that game is still in there. The whole cross-dressing Cloud.
Just last month, the Visconti bought
Merda.
300 of
Stay
the
away.
finest sabers
Forgive
for
my
his
sin.
cavalry.
I don't want to die, just so hungry.
They better have kept that part in the game, the Cloud cross-dressing. Please be it. No? I don't think this is it. Yes, they added and changed a couple of things. I believe they are doing a part 2. Yes, the cross-dressing is in it. Oh, good. I was afraid they would remove it. Because I always enjoyed that part. I don't know why, but it's always funny to see a soldier badass like Cloud just cross-dressed. It's quite hilarious. Doing a part 2. Yeah, that is what I heard. They want to do like the whole game in like an episodic way. So like the first part is the Midgar parts. I don't know what part 2 will be about. Probably exploring the what was that region called again that Midgar is in? Dang it, that first area The original was a very, yes, it was. And if they did the remake all in one while adding new aspects to the game, story-wise, yeah, that was just not possible to do in one game. That'd be like 10 discs probably. But I would take a guess that the second part will be you exploring the whole area that Midgar is in. I forgot what they call it, that realm. And then the second part will be the other areas from disc 2. But I cannot wait until like the game is like fully done. But I have a gut feeling Final Fantasy VII Remake would not be done until like the PlayStation 6. That long. Maybe even to a PS7. I don't think this is it. It looks like it's it. But the problem is, nope, not it. Damn it. By the time you play FF7 Remake, FF16 will be out. What will you do, man? Well, I will still be playing FF7 Remake. Because, well, I don't even have a PS5, so, and that's PS5 only. So I will have my hands tied. Unfortunately. Maybe someday. Yeah, yet. But maybe someday. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for a Slim. Or if they make a Pro, I'll just wait and buy that. And wait for all the kinks and all that have been completely done away with. And all the firmware updates is done. This next one better be it. Come on. But yeah, I'm trying to find the glyphs. And I need to find some locations I've been to.
I apologize. Please let me remove myself from your
PS5 is a monster console compared to PS4. Oh, I know. I seen that thing. That thing just looks so big. It's like the Bigfoot of consoles. But yeah, I want to wait for a Slim for it to be cheaper. Because I have so many games as is, anyways. That buying that would just be, well, kind of pointless for me right now. So it's not this one. Next one. So, until it gets cheaper, yeah, I know I could play PS4 games, but, I could play the PS4 games on my PS4 and wait for a price drop and a Slim. If the Slim looks good. Because that's also would be the issue, is how would it look? How could they even make that thing smaller? I won't know. I wish one of the I wish like one of the console designs. There's so many games still. There's still so many games still for PS4 to keep you going on stream for a good while. Micro. I think I have at least 2 to 3 years worth, maybe even 5. Cause I recently did another like list, and now adding 2 more games to that. I have 900 unique games. Unique games, meaning no dupes. Yeah, no dupes. Only because of the 2 free PS Plus games we got yesterday that I almost forgot about too. So like 800 games. That is insane. Oh, it is. It is completely insane. And a lot of them are... Why are you red? Oh, it's unavailable. Okay. That's why. Some of them are super short. Like insanely short. And some are sports games. But if I want to say it's like a ton of them are also, well, very long games. Like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, the Ultimate Editions of those 2, and Fallout 4 with all its DLC. There's the Assassin's Creed series I'm playing. All of them. And that's an insane library in of itself. There's Kingdom Hearts. Then there's Final Fantasy 7 remake. And I might even play the remastered, the original remaster of Final Fantasy 7 as well. Then there's the FF8 remaster, FF9 remaster. There's the FF13 games, FF12, Final Fantasy 15, and we all know how long Final Fantasy games are. They are insane. You forgot they did what? Oh, the remaster PS4 version. That's just deals with the polygons and all that stuff to make it more smoother. Let me see what else is there. No, I'm getting claimed. I'm getting claimed on YouTube from these loot guys' songs. Get away! But we all know how long Final Fantasy games are. What is the other one? The Witcher 3. Nope, that's not it. Come on, there can't be that can't be that many of these. Dang nabbit. Maybe it's this one? Please, I'm begging you. Please have mercy. You still have not finished The Witcher. Well, you started playing it. I haven't even started playing that game. And that game. I have not started Horizon Zero Dawn either. And that game is long too. Because I just have so many games, I just don't know what to actually play. Then there's Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. Those games are long. And especially if I want to 100% all games, that's just gonna make the games longer. Not enough times in a day, but you wish it there was. And with only like, I'm only gonna be doing like a max of 6-hour streams because of YouTube. Cause I always want to remove. What are you doing, Ezio? I'm not telling you to go down, you ninny. But yeah, I was really going up, but he was going down.
There he is. Won't escape.
There he is. No, it's not where. There he is.
That's you. Get him.
Is this it? No! Come on! Come on!
Will be defined this night.
Okay, fine. Fine. You can kill me. What other games are there I'm missing? Oh, there's Diablo 3. The Far Cry games. When you get your cam, you need to put those games in your background. I kind of wish I could. Because most of them is also in digital format. I do have the game cases for some. But most of them are in the digital world. But I would certainly try. And what other game? Yeah, viewpoints are useful, I know. Oh. This stinks. Where did I spot this building? Not inventory. Database. Where? Virtual green screen game shelf. If I can do that, I would actually. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, I have that game too. And also the Borderlands series, the Borderlands Handsome Jack collection, and Borderlands 3. And I want to buy the Borderlands Game of the Year edition remastered, because I love Borderlands. Yep, I have both of those. The Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, I think it's called, for the second one. I think it's called that. I have 1 and 2, but I am considering buying Watch Dogs Legion, since it's like $19 on GameFly, and I have like a $5 off that I can buy it for $14. which is not a bad deal. That is a very good deal. But I like renting the games before I buy because, well, just in case they don't work, I can just send it back. And Just Cause. Yep, I have 2, 3, and 4. So that's a long series in itself. I did make a Google spreadsheet of it. Some of the games are not impressive. Like, they are like mini games. Though, like, I don't know if you remember on PS3 they had those PlayStation minis. You can then practice London accent after playing it. Legion is good fun. Well, that's going to be a little bit of an issue there, Micro. I can barely do an Italian accent. Because you can do an Italian accent if I tried hard enough. Probably. I don't know where that is. This one is by a wall. So, with that in mind, it has to be by a wall. Have a big dome. I think it's you. Because you are by the wall. You have this angle to it. Let me see what other games I have. You still love Watch Dogs 2? I haven't played any of the Watch Dogs games. I will be honest, I bought the game for like $20 for Watch Dogs 1 and 2 when they were on sale. I kind of regret that purchase. I regret it big time. Because like a month after I bought that,
Please don't. I'm sorry.
the gold pack that included Watch Dogs 1 Gold and Watch Dogs 2 Gold, which included all the DLC, was on sale for like $22. So if I waited a month, I could have spent like $2 extra and got all the DLC for both games. And now I regret purchasing the standard one,
Forgive me, sir. I meant notice this.
which is a bummer. That's one thing with Ubisoft games. They go down fast. Like Legion only released
Not like any Not a very good Buffon, is
this is March already? It released back in like November. So like December, January, about 4 months ago. And you can already buy it for $20. Sorry, I'm speechless. I found the building. I found it. I have found the place I need to find. Now, where's the glyph? Yeah. I should just let that deal go. Since 1, it was a Ubisoft game. 2, I have so many games that I can wait. I could have waited. But I really wanted Watch Dogs. But even though I really wanted Watch Dogs, why buy it if, you know, I don't even play it? I will play it. Don't get me wrong. Just, it's gonna take a long time. I have Sleeping Dogs on the PS3. But yes, I do have that one. How long is... Wow, only 2 hours. I've only been recording for almost 2 hours. That's... Hey, you finally found a game that I don't have. I don't have that game, but I want to. Because I love Burnout. Is it still the same fun as the old Burnout games? 'Cause I loved that series. The only real driving game I like besides Grid. Funny enough, I have Grid and Grid 2.0, I think it was called. I think it was called 2.0 because of Plus, mostly.
Bound to hurt himself.
I also have Gran Turismo 5 and 6. I love Gran Turismo. The other game I do want to get. Yes, I have so many games. Why would you want more? Yes, I know. Is Wreckfest. Heard of the game? Okay, where is this clip? You played Wreckfest and never cared for it? Is that it? Is that it? No, that's a feather, but I'll take it. That is a feather. Now give me the feather. I demand. I demand. No! Come on! Oh, come on. I want me feather. Come on, you can climb. There we go. Let me see, what other game do I have that's long? Cause I already said Kingdom Hearts. Like the whole Kingdom Hearts game. 1.5, 2.5, and 3. Oh, and 2.8. So that would be hella long. Well, you found another game I don't own. Death Stranding. I don't own that game. That game was a lot harder to consider on a purchase because there was just so much how do you call it? The game was very split. It's one of those games that you hate it or you love it. Batman Arkham series. Joke's on you, Micro. I have Batman Arkham Origins, Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Knights. I have all 4 of them. 2 of which I bought. 2 of which was Plus. And I never played a single one of those games. Go figure. There's another game that I bought and it got thrown to the wayside. Unfortunately. Come on, where is... But I will play it eventually. I will play it eventually. Oh, I found it. Yay.
was up there. Something abandoned long ago.
Yeah, I also have The Outer Worlds. There's just so many games I have. Actually, after my stream is over, I will share the spreadsheet of my games. Of my entire PlayStation game collection. Some are... Ooh, I have Dragon Age Origins and Inquisition, but not number 2. Also, Mass Effect. I have Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And that's a long series right there. Find the Eagle. That's not the Eagle. That's a, what do they call those? That's not an eagle. Is it? Is that what they consider an eagle? With these formidable weapons, the adversaries of freedom plan to consolidate their territory, to exploit, to control, and finally to destroy. JFK. Okay, I get it. It's one of those puzzles. Oh no. But yeah, I have a lot of games. Some are impressive, and some are eh. But mostly I got those 2 plus, so. There we go. Okay, what? Oh. So. Oh, okay. Oh, this is very hard. This puzzle's... Let's see if I got it. This looks about right. And this looks right. Let's hope this is right. Okay, that's something off. It looks right. Damn. What? Well, what am I doing? What am I doing? But I do wish they highlighted this better. Yeah, I forgot to look at the middle there. But I do wish they changed the highlight color, cause I don't even know what color I'm on. Because this is supposed to be like this. This means like that. I think that's right. There it goes. Apollo 11 photograph released to the public. What was that whole line? One small step. Oh, dang it, I know that line. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, I believe. Or humankind. I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, it's a Templar. Wait, are you telling me that this guy is a Templar? Hey, look, it's Abstergo under the flag. Oh, that's nice. That's the one, Hawks. You got the first one. Okay. Come on. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
With Jack deep underground, it was easy.
Oh yeah, did I ever ask you this question? If you could live in a game, what would it be? I believe I asked you this question before. Okay, then there's... Did I ever ask you that question before? Not the right building I was going for, I was searching for, but I'll take it. What has a big dome? I found it. I found where I'm supposed to go, but I'm glad that I accidentally marked this one, because I found the place I was looking for the whole time. Anime or Marvel world for you? Yeah, technically, if you are in the Marvel world, you could be pretty much in all of the every series, including like Iron Man, Hulk, since they all share one universe. So technically, you'd be in all of them. 7,437 in Village Chest. I thought it'd be a lot more by now. But oh, well. I land on Doctor's head. Move it, please. I need to get some hot. Yakuza. I have Yakuza Kairami. I completely butchered that, I believe. And I believe I have some other Yakuza game that I got from Plus. I just don't remember which one. I think. Or maybe it was just Kairami and that was it. There's here's another series. It's actually an anime game. No, set like it. Tales. It's a JRPG. The Tales of series. Because I have the Tales of Chronicles, which included like 3 Tales of games that was old. Was pretty old. Tales of Grace's F. Tales of Exilia 1 and 2. Been meaning to buy Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition if it's still on sale, which I doubt it is. I believe it's probably off sale now. Damn it, I forgot to get it. Oh well. Since that's digital only and I can't rent it. And I heard only great things about that and for like $12. I will be right back, actually. Watch Dogs is in San Fran. Yeah, like Watch Dogs 1 is in Chicago, 2 is in San Fran, Legion London. What is the games? Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate takes place in London. But there's not that many places that take place in London. Please say it's still on sale. I doubt it. Ah, damn. We'll go on sale again in the future. The Getaway, you believe? Damn it. I really wanted Vesperia. Wait, is that game? Does that game have a physical release? Oh, it does. It does. Sweet. At least I didn't lose. At least I did not lose a complete chance of playing that game. But even though I haven't played one Tales of game either, but I always watched it and loved it. But Zestria is $9. That is interesting. What am I doing? This looks like a monkey.
He wanted to stop the cycle, to tell the secret. Ugh, shit. I've got to keep thinking. Rude the headaches.
The inventor. I know that even France barely gets used. Like the only game I know that takes place in Paris, France is a game called The Saboteur, I think it's called. And it was during the whole German invasion. It was a very interesting game. Assassin's Creed Unity. Unity takes place in Paris. Unity takes place there. The economic transmission of power without wires is of all surpassing importance to man. By its means, he will gain complete mastery of the air, the sea, and the desert. It will enable him to dispense with the necessity of mining, pumping, transporting, and burning fuel, and so do away with innumerable causes of sinful waste. It will make the living glorious Son his obedient, toiling slave. It will bring peace and harmony on earth. But Unity was in Paris? I did not know that. What am I supposed to do? Just turn on the lights? And it happened to be one of the more the most broken Assassin's Creed games too. At launch. Hope it's been fixed. Nikola Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower under construction. Ooh, what's this? Fights between individuals as well as governments and nations invariably result from misunderstandings in the broadest interpretation of this term. Nikola Tesla. Oh, another. Money does not represent such a value as men have placed upon it. All my money has been invested into experiments with which I have made new discoveries, enabling mankind to have a little easier life. Nikola Tesla. You think it was the first one you played co-op with a mate of yours? But yeah, not amazing.
He found it in Croatia.
Oh, infrared. Right. Wait, Unity is co-op? A to C. What does A to C mean then?
He found it in Croatia. They would find it in his lab.
Okay. How much money do I have now? 2,609. I need 21,000. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking for the feathers later. Probably next time. As I'm just gonna be looking up the locations of the of where the feathers are. I'm not gonna go wandering around the town for hours just for feathers. I hope they have there's like a map of that, like that just puts dots where they are. They don't need to be explained where they are. I just need a map that just says, "Here's a dot. Here's where they are. They are located." I can just do the rest. Oh, there is missions you can do in co-op. That is interesting. Well, it's not unheard of they would try stuff like that.
Nice try.
Since they also Since they also
Most entertaining.
since what was it? They also did that whole multiplayer thing in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Revelations, and I think Revelations had a multiplayer in Assassin's Creed, and Black Flag, which I am thinking that one's going to be impossible to platinum, is Assassin's Creed 4. Unless people still play that game online, because I have to get to like rank 50 in that game online. I hate online trophies. They should not exist. Fox Hunt. Locate La Volpe the fox somewhere near the Mercado Vecchio. Locate your target in gold. No, stay away. I don't want to get claimed on YouTube. Feel the same way. Yeah, it's because also the online trophies just feels like they're just to force you to play their crappy online mode. Because one game I cannot get a platinum in on PS4. It's called Red Faction Remastered. I can't platinum that unless I go to like a trophy boosting thing and ask others if they want to boost on it, because no one plays that game anymore. Absolutely no one. So I can't really get the online the platinum just because of that.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
your money. I don't have your money.
You don't have my money?
Get back here! I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Messer Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
My money has been doubled. I only had like 2,000 and now I have like 4,000. But yeah, I just don't like online trophies. They suck. They are just a way to force you to play their online.
Never mind.
La Volpe. Date of birth? Question mark. Profession? Thief. There is almost no trace of La Volpe, the fox, in the history books. The name's obviously a synonym, but for whom is anyone's guess. What small data is available seems to be almost mythical. La Volpe is reported to have robbed the Pope's carriage without any of his guards noticing, including the Pope, who was sitting inside the carriage. One night in 1467, he was seen on the rooftops of the Palazzo della Signoria, the Palazzo Medici, and Santa Croce, all at the same time. Some claim that he's immortal, never aging, while while others say that his violet eyes can see through buildings, perusing the contents inside. Okay.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
See you there. Meet Le Volpe at Santa Maria Novella. Yeah, I can climb, dude.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
Why did you do that, Ezio? Why did you do that? Oh goodness! Why do I have to go? No. Oh goodness! I can do this. I can do this. 18. Okay.
Here we are. Francesco Di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
Oh come on, get down. Let's see. Novella's secret. Infiltrate Santa Maria Novella's catacombs to reach the Templar meeting. And you need to get some stuff sorted. Fun, and if you are on tomorrow, I'll pop in and say hi. Well, thank you again for the raid. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for chatting, and yeah. And I don't know what else to say. But thank you so much for the raid, Micro. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful day. You're more than welcome, friend. But yeah, I will post my games in your Discord. Come on, interact. After the stream is over. Nice, have fun, latest dude. Later. And have a good day. Or night. And don't work too hard. No! No. What? There has to be something here. What do I do here? No, that's not what I told you to do. I presume it's somewhere up this ladder. I presume it's up this ladder. No, is that where I just came from? It's where I just came from, didn't it? No? Eesh. There's a lot of skeletons down here. They better not come to life and try to kill me. I wasn't really paying attention. What unlocked? Oh no. I wasn't paying attention. What unlocked? Dang it. No. This is not good. This is why you should always pay attention to the game. 'Cause I don't know what just happened. I thought it'd be something up there, but that's not the case. No. Did one of the doors open? No. No. Damn. Bang, dang, dang, dang. What unlocked? Oh, it's right here. What am I doing? What type of buffoonery am I doing here? All I had to do was just look to my left a little bit. Where does this go? Do I have to climb stuff? Okay. Oh, criminy. Hoo, that was close. Okay, the door opens. Okay, good.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio? It's so cold.
What do you want, Hilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
Open the door to the Great Hall. Oh no. How do I open the... How do I do that exactly? Game? Please help. What do I climb? I know how to climb something. Or do I have to swim? Do I have to swim? I presume I have to swim. I'm presuming I have to swim. No? That's probably where you jump into from the high places. How about this? This looks like it's meant to... No! Not what I said to do. There we go. You're out of here. You are out of here.
Laju, he's there.
Ooh, treasure. Can't believe there's more treasure. Come on. Oh, come on, let me out of here. Let me out! There you go. I thought I was in prison there. The only hole that will beat not Altair, Ezio. It's a small one. Do I go that way? It's the only way that I can see. Ooh. Yikes. Oh, there's Kratos to open a door.
Merda! The door! Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
I'm with you. Hurry!
Saverio! I'll be back with the other guards!
Yeah, you're not gonna get free from me, dude.
Leave me alone!
Get over here, fleeing guard. Get over here. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything to you.
Run faster!
No. Damn. Damn it. Dang it. Well, then you can go alert the guards then, if he still pleases. But it doesn't mean anything, I would still kick their butts. 'Cause that's what I do. No, stop that. Where did he go? Did he only go? Oh, he stopped. Seriously?
I have to find a way out before he kills me.
Why would you stop? I mean, seriously, I would not stop.
Run faster! Leave me alone! I'm being chased! Kill him! Kill the...
Fine. I don't know if you were supposed to catch him because he was pretty much equal speed to me.
Eccolo! There! Yes! Down the flank! Get him on the blind side!
Come on. You die. There we go. I get you all. I get you all. Is there anything in here for me? Oh, they were playing some card games. And for playing the card games, you guys get punished. Severely. Eavesdrop on Templar meeting.
Benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, Padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation.
as long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
I know where Francesco will be and when, but...
What is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service, along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Explore the assassin's tombs for the seals. Well, 7,600. And with the about 7,000 in the thing, or 14,000. Almost. Is that another tomb? Why not? Let's go to the other tomb if that is a second one. Why not? Why not? I'm just glad that you can. 14,874. 21,000. And you need. I actually think I have enough to complete upgrading. Thank you for pushing me. I appreciate that one. Then I can buy. Then I can just focus solely on buying paintings. Actually, no. I will not buy paintings. I will buy the armor and all that crap. 'Cause that's a lot to buy.
Let the people of Firenze freely walk the streets once more, knowing no fear.
No need to be shy. Come forward.
I'm not shy. Ezio is not shy, but in real life, I am shy.
Care for all.
Let's find this tomb.
Glorious republic has been sighted nearby. Be vigilant. He must be destroyed. Keep away, you murderer!
Thank you for the money. That guard was running very funny at me. That was hilarious.
Come, don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Where is this entrance hidden? Can make sure it's on the bottom floor here before I climb and try to look up there for it. Which I don't know why it would be up there, but okay. Come on. Let's check down here. In case there is a secret entrance up here. I want to run, but I can't. Because he'll just jump all the time on stuff. That would just be a risk. Come on. Where is thy entrance? Is it on the top? Maybe it could be on the top of this tower. It could be. It could very well be. It also makes sense. I climbed this tower before. Was it there? I don't remember. Oh no. This means I'm gonna have to find out by climbing to the top. No. No. There we go. Okay, nope. I thought it was. No. Not what I wanted. Didn't want to go that far. I just wanted to get on the on another platform, not go that far. So, unless it's somewhere where that thing is marking it, which is hard to believe. Because there's nothing here. Oh wait, yes there is. What am I doing? It was right here the whole time. What am I doing?
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
I do not speak Spanish. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Dylan Promas. And thank you so much for the follow. But I do not speak Spanish. I am deeply sorry. I only know how to speak English, which I barely can speak that. But how are you? Il Duomo's Secret. Explore Basilica, Santa Maria del Fiore, and the Assassin's Seal hidden within. You know, no English. Name Dylan. Yeah, I don't speak that language at all. I can't really learn another language. I try, but I fail at that. I am sorry. And thank you for the follow, Spring49051. Thank you so much. Let me see, where do I have to go? Okay, I don't know what that means. That is, I presume, Spanish too. I presume that is Spanish. Find the sarcophaguses. What do I have to do? I really don't know what that means. I'm sorry. But, probably, like, no offense here, but maybe you should go to, like, like streams that have a Spanish tag on it, so you can understand what the person is saying. Because you're not gonna understand me if you do not understand English. You're not going to understand me at all. And thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, you should. I think you should unfollow me if you can only speak Spanish, and go find other streamers that can speak your language, because it would be unfair for the both of us. Because I can't speak Spanish, you can't speak English, so we won't be able to get that type of interaction that you get out of streamers. If that makes any sense. Because it would be kind of disheartening to me that if I try to talk to the streamer and they don't understand what they are what they're saying.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Oh, come on. Because, yeah, it would be unfair for the both of us. No, no, no. You don't speak English, but you know you're going to be I don't think I'm going to be the best, but thank you for those words. Thank you for those words. But yeah, I do. Let me see. No, there is no Spanish streams in this category. Darn. But yeah, it would be best. But yeah, I do suggest to if you speak Spanish and only understand Spanish and can't understand English, I do suggest, even though I do appreciate the follow so much, but you should not follow this channel. That won't be right for either of us. You can't understand me. You can't. I can understand. I can understand that actually, but if you don't understand me, that's just not fair on you. But I hope you have a good day, Dylan. No, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. No! No! No, no, no. Okay. I screwed up right there. Bye. You play very well. Hope you like the story of Ezio a lot. I love Assassin's Creed 2 and Ezio. But I don't say I play well. I play crappy. What? Why? Why? No. No. Nope. Hoo hoo hoo. This is nerve-wracking. Oh, come on. At least I hit a checkpoint somewhere. There it is. Oh, come on. Get in the ladder, Ezio. What are you doing, Ezio? What the heck? Okay, I think it's this way. Yes, it's this way. It's up here. Huh. Interesting. Where? Oh, it's this way. Jeez. This would be a bad way to fall. Very bad. There's nothing there. Hoo hoo hoo. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. No, not that way. Can't climb on the end. I want home. Wait, didn't I just climb up here? No, this is a different area. So it was over there. I hope this is all worth it. I don't know why I'm going all this way. There we go. Oh, wrong side of the ladder. No! Ezio. No! Stop it! This side of the ladder. There you go. Wait, why did you go that way? I told you to go forward. But fine, whatever. What the heck? Wait, I found a secret area. Oh, what the heck? Ah, there you. What the? What the hell was that bull crap? Ah. The controls. Like, why do you do that? Oh, crazy Ezio. I don't know how you can hold on to that, all that? I mean, seriously, how can you hold on to that? That's going in a weird angle. Oh, come on, internet, stop it. I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I see my bit rate being all funky, constantly going to red. Okay, stop it, internet. Is there a way out of this place? Yes, there is. 2 out of 6 seals. It's gonna stream for 5 hours, but the bit rate is going insane. Chore boy. How can you be... Okay, what the hell, internet? You were doing fine before... till those two came in. Okay, internet, you can stop it now. Well, I'm done here anyways. So that's all that matters. Probably it's because of the wind. Anyways. Let's go to fast travel.
Please don't. I'm sorry.
22,000. Where's this guy? Oh, here he is. Yes, yes. No, it was move, people, move. Move it. Stop it, actually, don't do that. Okay. Let's go put the feathers in there. There we go. Now I can speak to
Buongiorno.
you.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
The bank has been renovated. There we go. Well,
Buon viaggio.
plus 33,000. Nice. This place is complete. Let me see. Armor. Ooh. Hmm.
Ciao.
Plus 1,625. Just buying some stuff? Huh. Okay. Wait, there's an Assassin's Tube here. Really? Since it looks like my internet has improved. Oh no, it's the rats. Paying respects, explore the Auditory family crypt. I was raised in a small house by the Venetian lagoon, within sight of the rough foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice, and then while carrying cargo for my father's patron, Monsieur Marco Polo. It was a good life. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. One day, while ashore in the harbor looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20. But when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back, clearer and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife and our young son. Birthright. One afternoon that summer, Monsieur Polo called me into his study. My father was already there, beside an older man, dressed in a strange hooded cape, watching us. At that moment,